it's your girl Andrea. What's up? Welcome back to the channel. Nessa is like, you gonna race? So we are, I wasn't gonna do a video unless we did, you know, exciting things today. Mom and I ended up spraying weeds out on pasture, so there's that. Dad started mowing some ditches and did a boo-boo and oops to the mower from some concrete. So, and he was kind of cranky before he left to get a part, so I was like, oh, we're not gonna do a video. And now he's like, do you want to do a video? So we're gonna do a video because he's in a good mood now because they had the part. So come along for the fun. Dad did just put a new hydraulic something on the bale spear, so got that done. So that's fixed and no longer is spewing hydraulic fluid. I can't talk today, it's fine. All right, anyway, so he hit some concrete with this bad boy and then we took it off. This is what it looks like. It's missing the timing teeth. This is what it's supposed to look like. So anyways, gotta put it back together.
Please, idiots around me that are hauling junk or concrete down the road on a truck, don't have it roll into the ditch. If I see it, I am going to hunt you down.
Don't put your trash in the ditch either, that causes problems. So anyways, it was like running yet, but it was, the blade was, one of the knives was hitting the thing and it was out of time and, you know, didn't sound great.
You know what a mower is? This mower is, you don't understand.
Look at that, it's like a champ.
No.
No?
I guess that's...
Because you gotta get your timing, is that your...
There we go.
How did you know to move it?
Line up the bolts.
Oh, okay, got it.
Want to give me the box? Shoot, that's gonna
Pull
clean up some old plastic that's burned on there.
Pull. If only you had your fifth finger.
I need a knife.
Use this one.
Wham bam, thank you ma'am.
That was a lot easier than you thought. When this happened, he was cranky when he got home. He thought it was gonna be a huge process.
I thought the thing was gonna be whacked out and out of time, so then he had to go and take these bolts off and slide it off, which is better than splitting the whole thing in half when I've done that in the past.
But anyways, Mom didn't back up the four-wheeler fast enough and he was like throwing hands, but.
Well, when you're sitting there going, well, this is just gonna screw up the whole evening, you get a little testy. And of course, I put brand new knives on this thing before I started, and
Gonna replace them.
I kind of expected this to happen, but not this bad.
Ditch hay, man, it's fun stuff. How many ditch hay bales do you get in here?
I don't know, too many.
Too many, but I mean that's.
I don't want to grind them anymore because of the junk.
Yeah.
If I don't hay it, somebody's gonna call them, "Look at your hay."
Well, we can feed them to the calves. So like the issue is if people throw their trash out and then we have a junk man in the area that hauls loads down the blacktop, and then when stuff blows out it ends up in the ditch, and then you have like beer cans and stuff and the magnets don't catch those on the feeder wagon, but then when it goes through the bale processor or the tub grinder, it makes these big can into tiny little pieces, and if a cow ingests that, then they can get steak and hardware and such. And there's like last January, 1 month, there was like 3 weeks where we had like a batch of ground hay and I was putting a ton of metal in it. And now I haven't really found anything, but we can feed it to the calves or like in a bale feeder a lot easier because they won't eat like a big can.
I'm more worried about, I've seen scraps of
Yeah.
rough steel.
Yeah. In the ditch, and if you don't see it, it goes in the baler. That can cause issues, or can cause issues. Yeah.
The little strips of the trimmings.
Oh, yeah.
That gets into the hay. That's not good. That's razors.
Brand new knife.
That looks good. I feel so much better than I did an hour ago.
You can go mow the rest of your ditch hay here.
I'll probably do it tomorrow morning. Your uncle's nice. He mowed the ditch hay down here on the blacktop.
The whole thing?
Yeah,
Hay stuff or like the whole thing?
the whole thing.
Was he in the blue tractor?
Yep.
I saw him go by my house very slowly. Because in Minnesota, we have to have our shoulders, that's our property, mowed by what? Like,
It's kind of a township rule.
yeah, it's like a township rule. So you have to go, like any of your fields, you need to go mow the shoulders. It just helps with like safety of people driving and keeps the shoulders nice and stuff. So that was a while ago, you did all that. Now we're doing the actual hay part. But you don't have to mow your whole ditch. You just get some bonus hay. But like the ditches right by my house, those are really steep. We don't do those.
No, I tried once.
That's a joke and a half. We do the shoulders.
I tried, but it just, there's a lot of hay, but the tractor just doesn't fit.
Yeah.
You can't, yeah, it doesn't work. You go down there and mower's in a V and tractor is about ready to tip over and it's just.
Yep. I mean, I watched the neighbor on the four-wheeler the other day, like earlier this year, chasing cattle through that ditch, and he was bouncing very bad, so, you know. It doesn't hit it now.
Depends a little bit.
Before it was going tink, tink, tink. That wasn't so bad. I gotta put all the stuff away. Good morning, ladies. There's Mom's pick out of the boughten ones. My pick's over here somewhere. It's the blue one. Wherever she's at. Oh, there she is. The big old pile of feed in front of her. Blue 2.0. Hey. Probably check you guys in a couple weeks. Kevin seems to be improving, so he's still in isolation with his foot, but he seems to be getting better, so fingers crossed. Gotta bring the green weenie down to the hoop barn, grab some little square bales that we're trying to use up a little bit. And we started the calves outside in the creep pens on hay. We don't have any round bales of straight hay right now. We don't want to give them alfalfa, they can bloat. All that stuff. We do have rye, but I don't think they're going to eat that very nice. So we've been giving them a handful of square bales, grass square bales. What do we do that, Monday? Or Tuesday, and it's Friday now. So it lasts a little while, and then hopefully when Dad gets ditch hay up here, they can have one of those bales. But they're also really little. Not really little, but they can't reach in that feeder super far, most of them, so it works because I can shove square bales down easier than I can peel off a round bale. So the green weenie's in action. And Dad is getting cornstalk bales out of the hoop barn to bed before they leave for the weekend. Mom and Dad go, they have a pretty much permanent spot on a lake around here that the camper goes to. So they leave every weekend and then not feed. Not every weekend, but most of them. Okay. Taking the strings off? Find out. Disregard the green weenie being used. So anyways, a little bit of grass hay in addition to their crate feed. Really good for the babies, and then they're not fighting in the bunk so hard because some of the older ones now are fighting the cows in the bunk. And it's just, it gets them outside. The air is even fresher. Independence. Which they'd be eating grass if they were on pasture, so it's not much different, to be honest. You guys said you wanted to see my cute outfits. Got the old ratty SDSU t-shirt, some blue leopard biker shorts, Piscia boots, tall socks. Stellar. The summer fits. I mean, the winter I always have kind of an iconic look underneath too, but you don't see it because I wear my bibs. It's usually pajamas, whatever I slept in, because I literally just like get out of bed, roll out, put, you know, bibs on. Whatever's gonna keep me warm. So anyways.
Crabs of a bottle, baby. Hi, Tootsie Butts. Come on.
Come on.
Hi, Tootsie. I got the good stuff. Come on. Come on, Tootsie.
There we go.
See where this stuff is?
Remember that time I told Mom that 418 had 2 heifers and it was actually a bull and a heifer, and I broke her heart? Yeah.
You literally broke my heart.
Anyways, that's the heifer.
You broke my heart. There.
So we took the gates down, so now they have the whole run of the barn. And then you got all the calves that are like congregating in pen 1 and 2, and then they're in the wrong pen, and then they're crying, but they can figure it out to go back. And
Yeah, I think there's a few too many in pen 1.
yeah, there's a lot of babies. I don't know why they hang out up here, but they do.
Hi, guys.
Oh, it's actually not as many as it normally is. They should hang out in 6, because that's where the bed pack is like super nice. Nobody hangs out in pen 6. I don't know why. Dad's gonna come bed, so I'm gonna get out of here. Bedding the fats, soaking up some of the stuff from the last bit of rain. We have a chance of rain every single day for the next week, so making hay is extra fun this year. I'm just so used to a drought that it's like a wow. I gave Dad the GoPro and he's gonna mow ditches. I gotta go mow my yard before it rains again. It's kind of gotten out of control when we've been getting rain. So anyways, we'll see what Dad's footage is like and if he kills the GoPro or not. Gotta fill the creep feeders. Anyways, before I got interrupted, I just got poop on my leg. Ugh. We switched feed companies, so we have a different creep feed product. Before it was a Cargill limiter type deal, very fine powder. Now it's a pellet plus cracked corn. So, the more you know. Now we're gonna go up to the other pasture. We're not going up to Matt's house, but Nelson and mine are at least gonna have creep feed. We gotta figure out the creep feeder situation at the other one. So the grinder holds about 2 tons of feed. We're putting about 1 ton into each feeder just to get them started. When they start, you know, actually eating a lot, they'll go through it faster, but they don't know what it is. It's never had any creep feed yet. So, inappropriate footwear. I elevated the outfit by wearing sandals. Get in. So, my battery's probably gonna die, so you probably won't get to see this, but we'll try. I was correct. My GoPro died before we got it done, but I gotta bring some little pins because apparently last year the feed truck that delivers creep feed to the neighbors filled this creep feeder instead when we didn't have any cows out here. So they ended up taking the whole creep feeder because it's easier to just take it and get it empty and then bring it back than it is to try to scoop it all out. And there's some parts missing from it, so I don't know where those ended up. And I kind of just will lose them eventually anyway, but I'll get some pins and some wire and make it so there's pieces on the side that lock the panels so the cows can't lift it up and get in there. Creep feeders are designed for calves only. But anyways, that was a fun little snippet, day in the life of a farmer. Let me know if you got any questions. Otherwise, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Catch you on the next one.